Inflation explains simply why everything feels more expensive. What if I told you that inflation isn't just about rising prices? It's about your money, your savings, your future slowly being erased. Most people think inflation just means stuff is getting expensive. Groceries cost more. Rent goes up. Coffee? Don't even ask. But here's the truth most people never hear. Inflation isn't about things getting more expensive. It's about your money buying less. Inflation is the rate at which the general price level of goods and services increases over time, resulting in a decrease in the purchasing power of money. In other words, as prices rise across the economy, each dollar buys fewer goods and services. Economists usually measure this using two tools: CPI, Consumer Price Index; PPI, Producer Price Index. If the inflation rate is 6%, something that cost $100 last year now costs $106, without getting any better. Let's make this even clearer. There are 4 major types of inflation, and each one feels different. Mild inflation. A small, steady increase in prices around 2% per year. It shows a healthy economy is growing. Wages usually rise along with prices. People are encouraged to spend and invest, not just hoard cash. Think of it like a steady heartbeat, healthy, expected. Bread costs $1 this year, $1.02 next year. Feels normal, right? High inflation. Prices rise too quickly, 6 to 10% or more. Your money loses value fast. Your savings shrink. Planning for the future becomes harder. People on fixed income, like retirees, suffer the most. Think of it like your wallet leaking money without you touching it. Your rent was $500 last year. Now it's $600. But your salary hasn't changed. Hyperinflation. An extreme surge in prices, hundreds or thousands of percent per year. Money becomes nearly worthless. People rush to spend cash before it loses more value. Basic goods become unaffordable. Entire governments can collapse. Zimbabwe, 2008. Prices doubled every few hours. People carried wheelbarrows of cash just to buy bread. Think of it like a financial wildfire burning trust, wealth, and the economy itself. Deflation. The opposite of inflation. A steady fall in prices across the economy. It sounds good, but it's not. People delay buying things. Businesses lose revenue and cut jobs. The economy slows down or collapses into recession. Think of it like the economy falling asleep and refusing to wake up. Why buy a car today if it'll be cheaper next month? Now imagine millions thinking that way. Inflation doesn't just happen. It has causes. Patterns. Triggers. Let's break it down into 4 clear causes. Demand pull inflation. Too much demand. Not enough supply. When people want to buy more, but companies can't produce fast enough, prices rise. Festival season, everyone wants new clothes. Shops can't keep up. They raise prices. 10 tickets left for a packed concert. People start bidding higher just to get in. Cost push inflation. Rising production costs equals higher prices. When fuel, wages, or raw materials get expensive, businesses pass the cost to customers. Fuel prices go up, delivery cost increases, grocery items become expensive. If baking a cake becomes costlier, the price at the counter goes up too. Monetary inflation. Too much money printed equals value goes down. If a central bank prints more money, but the country doesn't produce more value, that money becomes less powerful. In times of crisis, governments print billions. But too much printing creates inflation, or worse. You're at a birthday party. There's one cake. Now 20 more guests arrive, but no extra cake. Everyone gets smaller slices, or must pay more. Psychological inflation. When people believe prices will rise, they act in ways that actually make it happen. Businesses raise prices early. Workers demand higher wages. Shoppers panic buy. If news spreads that rice will cost more next month, people rush to buy now. That rush itself drives the price up. A self-fulfilling prophecy. Fear becomes fuel. Inflation isn't just about rising prices. It's about who wins and who loses. If you're saving cash, you're losing value every day. But if you own assets, your wealth often grows with inflation. So the game is this. Don't just earn money, learn how it moves. Don't just save blindly, own things that fight inflation. This is the deep why. Where we don't just explain the economy. We show you who it's designed for. If this helped you see the system differently, hit that subscribe button. Because next time, we'll show you how the rich profit from inflation while the poor quietly pay the price.